Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to some more Team Fortress 2. It's been a long time since I've even said that, and that was the first kill in a long time, too, I ever made. And yes, I am sick. Of course, I'm always sick. Mainly because, well, I'm just dumb, I guess, probably. One of those things. But yeah, the last time I played TF2, it was quite a ways ago. And a lot of things have happened in that time as well. Not very much of it good, but, you know, there's very little in between. I'll try and look in the diamonds in the rough, of course, but there's not very much of it, but that's not what this is all entirely about. First of all, my HUD is destroyed. Oxide does not work with the newest version of TF2. I think the last time I checked, Oxide was released in 2015, or, 2015. I'm just trying to make some new hipster slang here. But, yeah, that was the last version that was released, and I literally had to uninstall it because apparently it does not want to work with the new matchmaking system. I could not even get a game started. I was like, this is a problem. Because I really liked Oxide HUD. It was really good. It was minimal. I liked the damage coloring. Everything was nice. Everything was dope. Everything was grand. Then you had to just take it away, man. That is, I guess, the moral of life, probably, right? You know, life is like Oxide HUD. It was good, then it's just ruined. But hey, at least I got to keep my Hitsound. I'm happy with that. That's all I could really have asked for. I'm like, literally in the back of my mind as I start this back up, I'm like thinking, oh man, God, tell me my Hitsound still exists. I shot a person and heard that boom, and I'm like, yeah, that's all that matters right now at this point. I'll worry about the rest later. But yeah, quite a few things have happened. Right after my last TF2 video, probably, I think it was like a week or so maybe, I ended up being the best man at Ian's wedding, and in that time frame they've had a child, so I think that's a really weird timestamp to maybe think about. But of course, those of you that probably don't know, I literally nearly died. Many times I should say, but my car got destroyed. I had to get a new car. It was pretty dope. I nearly, and it's funny because everyone at work's like, you seem really not okay about this. You should probably take some time off, and I did. And that was probably the biggest thing I think I've done in a long time. I took like a week off, played Dark Souls 3 when that came out. That was pretty cool. Pardon my cough. I tried doing about 5 takes of this, so. But, of course, Afterbirth Plus came out. I played through that. Did all of Ultra Greed with every character. Everything but Lost, because Lost doesn't count, or Keeper. But, did that if you're curious. And it was a lot of fun. But, I didn't record any of it because in my mind I'm like, oh, I'm bad at video games. It's not worth showing. It's, But, there's some goodness in there. Got rid of the worthless person that used to live at our house. He is, unfortunately, I don't know what happened to him. But, long story short, did a lot of drugs, did a lot of bad stuff, brought it to our house, and we had to get some legal action that was pretty awful. That ended just miserably, and, of course, the entire time my mental frame was just terrible. I was watching my ex-boss's grandson for, like, 2 years doing this, too, so it was really hard to make a video. I didn't really know how to react to people with that, because it's like, I didn't have time, and we did it for free. It was a lot of fun, I kind of learned a lot about myself as I guess you could call it a proto-parent sort of ideology, and I think we did really well. It was a lot of fun. Of course, it didn't end well in the end, just some inner family drama had to make it awkward, but, I kind of expected something like that to happen eventually. I'm just glad it happened later on, because it was just depressing to watch. But, then, of course, I got to leave the state for the first time ever. Those of you that don't know, I've lived in Oregon for all my life. I left to California with the person I care about. That story is pretty damn cool. It was enough to experience California sales tax for, that was pretty cool. Nearly stole a damn otter. That was, no, they weren't otters, they were sea lions. They were the most adorable damn creatures on the planet, and I don't have any pictures, unfortunately. The only thing I have left from that road trip, it was like an 8-10 hour road trip. Went to it was like Brookings, Gold Beach, SeaWorld, and wherever it's at, and a couple other places, all in like 10 hours. It was my first road trip ever. It was fucking amazing. And, you know, I have a lot of fun doing that. Made the inappropriate, nice comments I always do. Man, I should have worn a swimsuit. Well, yeah, you should have. And my lovely rock eel, I think they're rock eels. I was like, you know, rock eels are the only, like, you know, mammal, or not mammals, they're not even close to mammals. Only fish in the ocean that, like, mate for life and they actually cuddle. And the woman, I think it was rock eels, I could be wrong, but. And then the woman looks at me and points and says, "He is 100% correct." And I'm just like, yeah, of course I do. Gotta reinstate it. And I don't want to go on too much about this story, but it makes me happy, of course. You know, as soon as we left, I was like, man, that was a really fun diversion that I nearly got killed in 8-way traffic from. But, you know, as soon as we walked outside, a bus of 3 buses, no joke, of like middle school, probably grade school kids came out. Ah, SeaWorld, fish and shit. And it was probably, I just said, man, I have the best timing and the worst park job of all time. But you know what? That was dope. That was cool. The only thing I have is a bag of crackers from that entire experience, unfortunately. And, you know, the sad truth of it is there anywhere else you want to go? It's like 8 o'clock almost. And my reaction was anywhere but back. And that's been the in vitro status of my life since then. And not much has really improved. But of course, I really want to get back into TF2. Like, this makes me happy to play. I had a lot of fun editing this. Even though I'm in that fever dream weird sick state, you know, I really did have a lot of fun. And I really want to learn the new stuff of TF2. The competitive bracket really interests me and gets me all aroused in all the right places. New weapons, you know, cosmetics, I don't care about, but, you know, and then the Diablo 2 community is really big right now, too. And, you know, I think it's just a good time to get back into content creating. I think I'm in a healthier mental place, and, you know, priority-wise, I'm much better than I was months ago. And I don't take antidepressants, I don't take anything like that. Of course, I've got 3 entire albums of music I finished during that time frame that I just haven't put up. And I'm working on another one called, let's see, there's Zenith Kine that I finished. I did not like doing that. I bought 2 new basses. I bought a Thunderbird and a Sterling, and it's just like, you know, there's so much shit I have to put up, and I really want to share it, but I'm not ashamed to show it. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, though, and I will see you in the next one.
We have it all under control.